Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Collab Labs Spring 2024. I think it's technically just first quarter 2024. Where we are in TCL Group 70 in this cohort. So welcome everybody. And this is going to be our first week kickoff meeting. So we're going to kind of do a round of introductions, tell you all about who each person is, why we're here. Then we'll go over what kind of we're going to do in the program. I'm assuming y'all were kind of on the orientation and have a decent idea of what we're going to do. So we're going to, kind of dive into the particulars a little bit, including we're going to walk through and exercise ourselves and see if we can't get VR open and closed within the span of a few minutes during the meeting. And do some live coding in front of you, which is an exercise that even those of us who have hosted TCL before have not done or practiced live. So you'll be getting some nice, fresh experience out of us on that one. Once we're done doing that, we'll talk about the issues that we kind of want to assign. So we will get you into pairs and let you kind of work out how you'd like to work through a weekly assignment in terms of building our app. And then you give you the opportunity to kind of read through the issues, see kind of what you think about it, if you ask any questions, if you have them, and then get us kicked off towards, getting working on building our TCL app. So it's kind of the layout of what we're going to do today. My name is Lyle. I am a full stack engineer. I've been doing this for probably about 11 years now. I started actually going and getting a psychology degree in college and ended up kind of graduating, working at a PetSmart for a long time. Realized that wasn't really what I wanted to do. So I went back to actually the business school for Colorado State University. They had an online program, kind of was aiming at you being a tech manager more than just a raw engineer. But I kind of landed my first internship out of that experience as a business analyst. And then they were like, oh, you can code. Well, why don't we start throwing some code at you? And then, I've kind of been doing that ever since. Started, kind of working with Java and stuff in the back end, but picked up front end stuff pretty quick. Spent a lot of time working with Angular and then have branched out in a few different jobs later to, kind of touching all kinds of different stuff. Got my fingers a little bit of everything. I kind of like to see like, ooh, what's that shiny thing over there, and go and play with it. I'm in Denver, Colorado, so Mountain Time Zone, in case you're ever trying to get a hold of me, and I'm usually relatively free. I do work full-time for a company called Fusion Auth today. They're a login user identity service provider solution, so kind of like Firebase Auth or Auth0 or any of those other kind of alternatives. So I have opinions about Auth when we talk about them. And other than just kind of like regular working hours, I will try to be available on Slack. And I will try to answer during working hours too if we have any questions. Just can't make any promises. And just make sure I can be there for you. And if you need me for anything, just at me and let me know, and I'll do my best to come and find you and answer questions. I'm going to now move over, just kind of following my screen, and go to Rachel to do next. And then last thing I'll just say about that is when you're done, you should call on the next person to go, just because like the order will be kind of different depending on who screens what. So, okay, there you go. Thanks.
Sounds good. Thanks, Lyle. I'm Rachel. My pronouns are she, her. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so I'm on the East Coast. And I'm roughly available. So if you guys know what East Coast time is like, I prefer to not be available after 8 p.m. my time. So just FYI, I might not. I'll try to get back to Slack before then, pretty much every day. So let's see here. I have been a front end engineer for about 4 years. I started in a boot camp, switching careers in my late 30s. And I got a bunch of internships like right after boot camp, and then was hired, including the Collab Lab, and then was hired like right after my internships were up. So I've just been working ever since. I got really lucky. Collab Lab, I think, was a really important part of my transition. And so I hope you guys really enjoy it because I think it's really important. And I'm going to throw it over to DJ.
Hey everybody, I'm DJ. I am in Los Angeles. so the Pacific time zone. Let's see, pronouns are he, him. I'm also a full stack developer. I've been at my company, which is called First Dollar, for just over 2 years. Celebrated that anniversary this past week. And yeah, before then, my background was mainly in music. I was also teaching for about 10 years. And so I'm also a career changer and did a Flatiron boot camp. And then was a collabie in TCL-36. So that was also 2 years ago, and actually landed my job in the middle of that cohort. So, but kind of similar to what Rachel said, like I think that being in the Collab lab was just an amazing experience, and it like was a really great like transition from boot camp or like the whole like self-learning kind of phase into like working on a team, and then like going through kind of the weekly cadence. And that's really what it is like on the day to day. So I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, that's me. I'm also here for y'all, going to be super available. So again, in Slack, whatever. Definitely excited to help out. So yeah. Let's go to Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda. My pronoun is she, her. I'm from Seattle, Washington. I just graduated from Epicodus Bootcamp last October, and actually a full-time accountant right now. I work in the South Asian Army, and yeah, we're doing like React and C Sharp in the bootcamp, but I really want to learn more like out of bootcamp experience from the lab and working with all you guys excellent person. Yeah, thank you. The next one will be Leon.
Hi, everybody. My name is Leon. I'm based in Toronto. My educational background is nothing. Basically, I dropped out of university. I did 1 year in mechanical engineering, and I was like, university is not for me. But I did enjoy a intro course to Python. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll try coding. And then I did a coding bootcamp here in Toronto, learned Ruby. But even after the bootcamp, I didn't think I was job ready. So I did like few Udemy courses. That's where I learned like Node.js, React, and everything. Um, Slowly trying to build my portfolio, but obviously, since I'm coding by myself, I don't have much experience collaborating with other people. And yeah, like I said, I don't even know how I found Collab. I'm thinking it's Reddit. And then I just signed up and I was like, oh, cool, I got accepted. So here I am. Thank you. Next will be Grace.
Hi, so I'm Grace. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm also based in Washington State. And I also did my boot camp with Epicodus, so I studied C Sharp and React. And I think for me, I struggle a lot with imposter syndrome. And so I also feel like I'm not ready for a job. And so I wanted to get a little more experience. So that's why I'm here. And I think the last person is Millie.
Hello. Is everybody hearing me? Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I think I'm the only one taking this group international because I'm in Guyana, South America. So, yeah, I started a while ago, like on and off playing with code. Started in 2020. I did like the free stuff, free code camp, and I had a Udemy course. And then towards I think the ending of 2021, I think I came across 100 devs by Leon, not the one in our group, the one that runs 100 devs. So I did that, and I spent it was about a year, and then I figured I wasn't really good with the backend stuff, so I spent last year trying to basically learn the Marin stack, and then I discovered Collab Lab through that 100 devs. Oh, my pronouns are she, her. Okay.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Um, that's awesome. I'm glad all of you are here. So the next thing that we are going to try and do, and I'm jumping right into it because I do think it might take us a minute, even though it's in theory a simple exercise. We're gonna try and walking through the first issue on our list of issues to take care of for this project, just so you can kind of get a feel of what working through it will be like. So I can't remember. TJ, did we say that you were going to drive for the first half?
Yes. So I'll start and then I'll hand it off to Rachel. So yeah, so like Lyle said, like we really just want to do this to kind of give you all an idea of what pairing each week is going to look like. So we are going to be taking on this first issue that is in our project repo. So can everyone see my screen okay? Nice. All right, so so the title of the issue is a user. I want to be able to sign into the app. So that's going to kind of be what we're working on today. So being able to sign in is a foundational part of our app. Not only will it allow us to connect users to the shopping lists they have access to, it will prevent users from being cluttered with others' data and keep their own data from being messed with. This provides a layer of personalization and security to the app. Auth is already set up in Firebase, but there's no way for users to sign in on the actual site. We already have a use auth hook. We just need to set it up so that we have a solid foundation for the rest of our issues. So the acceptance criteria, these are basically, again, the boxes that we just need to check off to consider this particular issue done. And all the issues are going to have this particular section. So what we're going to walk through today and what will be considered done is the use auth hook, as well as the sign in button and sign out button components are imported into layout.jsx. The sign in button is displayed on every page if the user is not signed in, and the sign out button is displayed on every page if the user is signed in. Cool. And then there's some additional notes down here that we don't really need to get to right now, but we will in a little bit. So my partner for this exercise is going to be Rachel. So whenever we're pair programming, we'll talk more in depth about this like throughout our time together. But typically you have what's called a driver and a navigator. The driver is going to be the one actually, hands on keyboard writing code. The navigator is going to kind of be providing high level kind of direction and like, just kind of like providing that sort of guidance as we go along. So I'm going to start off by being the driver, and then Rachel is going to be the navigator. And then about like halfway through, we're just going to switch roles. So I'll go ahead and start. If you haven't already pulled down and cloned the project onto your local machine, that's a good idea. I already went ahead and did that. So I am in my project. Cool. So let's go ahead and get to it. To start, I just need to go ahead and run npm install to get that up and running. And looks good. And then in my other tab here, I'm going to go ahead and do npm start to just get this up and running. Cool. So we can see this is our project. This is the smart shopping list as it exists right now. All right. So again, I am going to drive. Rachel, where are we at? What should we check out first, do you think?
Probably go back to the code.
Yeah.
So let's see here. We need to import some stuff as our first step. We need to import, I believe, use auth and the 2 buttons. So we want to go to the API folder, I think.
Okay, cool. So that's here.
Use auth
Nice.
TCL-70 has everything we need.
Okay, nice.
And we're going to be importing that into the layout.
Very cool. All right, so yeah, we have the sign in button function. So it looks like it's got this method here in the on click. It's going to be handling some Google Auth stuff. Same thing with the sign out button here. So we're going to be able to import those. And then this is our use auth function, it looks like. And this is going to be the hook that was talked about. Nice. And it looks like from this particular function, we're going to be getting a user. So that's going to be helpful for us. Nice. Okay, so we need to go into layout, right?
Yep.
All right. Sweet. And oh, look at that. Looks like we already have our auth imported. So what else do we need to bring in here?
We need to bring in everything from the useauth JSX.
Okay. Nice. So sign in button. And we can do the sign out button as well. Okay, cool, cool,
And our
cool.
hook. One more thing.
Oh yeah, and the hook. Good call.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. So I'm actually going to, like, this is very small, but I'm actually gonna stop adding anything here, and I'm gonna go ahead and push up these changes, right? So again, not a huge commit, but that's okay. We want to keep our commits relatively small so that we can keep track of them easily. So let me just see what we have here. So I can see, cool, I have changes to this one file. I'm gonna go ahead and add these changes.
Did you save the layout file?
Oh, good catch. Thank you.
Yep.
So that didn't get added. So
That's a navigator's job.
Exactly. Cool. And then a short message. Just going to say import sign in button. Sign out button. Use auth to layout.jsx. Cool.
Perfect.
All right. Cool. So I have that ready. And so now I'm going to go ahead and push up these changes. Let's see if I can remember, because I need to set the set upstream here. So I actually use like a shorthand. So I'm just going to do this, but it's get push set upstream, I think there's like a flag that we do. And then this should set that up. Cool. All right. So now I've pushed that up. Oh, one fatal error here. I just pushed directly to main, which is nothing. Definitely do not want to do that.
I did not catch
so
that. You didn't check out a branch. Whoops.
did not check out a branch. Cool. Did this just, wow, I would think that we had this protected, but I don't know that we do.
No, this is a fabulous learning exercise.
Don't make me put the child locks on the repo.
Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, cool. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's just do this. So we're going to rewind a little bit. What I really should have done, again, at the very start, is create a feature branch for this, right? We'd never want to push directly to main. Honestly, when you're working on your own, that's like probably a big shift, because if it's just your own project, pushing to main is not a big deal. But since we're working on a team, definitely want to make sure that we are using branches that will be reviewed and all of that before we actually do that. So I'm going to create a new branch here. And so we do get checkout with the flag B, and the naming convention for this is going to be my initials, Rachel's initials, and then like the name of the issue that we're working on. So I'll do DJ and Rachel.
RS.
RS, cool. And then we're gonna say, let's say, what's the name of the issue?
Issue 1A.
Issue 1A. Okay.
The first half.
Cool. Should I use 1A or should I like say like import auth to be more?
Yeah, you could just say import auth. Yeah, that'd be better.
Import auth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now I'm actually on my own branch. This is already going to be on main. Should I go through the steps of like rebasing this? Like I can like,
No.
okay.
I am wondering if having a slash in the branch name will be problematic because of how we do our DNS for the app. But let's proceed and we'll deal with it if we get there. So.
Okay, cool. Okay, nice. So anyways, what we would have done here then is put all these changes and then actually push up from this branch. Let's see. So let me just like put up one more thing, and that way Rachel can actually get this branch.
Cool.
And then she can pull something down. So I'm just going to do something like very basic like this that she can erase. But okay, so I'll go through, add that. Again, this is not necessary for the actual issue, but just
these are the
create.
kinds of little workarounds we can do to just keep things flowing, you know? It's not that big of a deal. It's all good.
Definitely. Cool. All right. So that is pushed up now. So I should be able to see. Yeah, so we should see this in GitHub now. So this branch exists. So let's go ahead and switch roles. So now Rachel is going to be the driver, and I will help navigate for the rest of it. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing my screen, and then Rachel can pick it up.
Sounds good. Thank you. So let's see here. I am running on main, so I just need to, let's do a little git pull. Because now I've got the latest. Check it out. I got that import, but what I want is to check out our branch. And it was DJ dash
RS. Yeah.
What was it? Auth import?
It's like import dash
or
auth.
import off. Import off. My memory's so great.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it. Yeah.
There's that console log. Nice. So I'm also going to take that guy out. So for my part of it, we're going to deconstruct our user state out of our useauth hook. So we're going to go like this. We know it's going to be called user. There we go. And I believe in our ticket, it says that we want to conditionally render our sign in versus sign out button. And
exactly.
that's whether or not we have a user.
Yeah, totally. So if the user is not signed in, then we want to be able to see the sign in button. But if they are signed in, we want to see the sign out button. So it seems like we can just come up with like a simple check.
And is that going to go underneath our header? Where is that going to go? Is that going to go right here under the Smart Shopping List header?
Yes, it is going to go under our header, correct. Yeah, because we want that to be on every page. Yeah.
So to do this, we're going to make a ternary. Are you guys familiar with ternaries? I think you've probably used them at this point. So one thing we can do is we can just, do this, and then we can just have our thing fall back on our next thing. But a useful thing to do with these is we can typecast, since some of you guys are taking C#. I know you know about typecasting and strongly typed things, so we can use our double exclamation point. I don't remember what the actual name of that is, but it typecasts whatever your data is as a Boolean. So this is going to be more strictly like correct. And so if we have a user, we don't want to show the sign in button. We want to show our sign out button, right?
Yeah.
If we don't have a user, we want to show our sign in button.
That was great.
Do you want to do anything else with this? I think did we want to show like who was signed in? Because I think the auth gives us some user info.
I think it does. You're right. Yeah, I think if they're signed in, then we could say like signed in as, and then I think there's a name property on that user.
Yeah.
So we could just list the name, I guess.
Signed in as auth. What do you got?
Looks like, yeah.
Is that it? All right. Let's see how that looks. So of course we don't have anything on the back end yet. So we're only doing just this piece. So we're not really able to see except we could, let's see here. Something I like to do is just kind of like mess with my conditions so I can just kind of see both states. So we have nothing signed in as default and sign out. So we know that our state's going to work as expected when it actually is hooked up. There we go. And then that should be back to sign in.
What would happen if you tried to sign in? I'm curious. I don't know, like.
You can't. You click on it all day long. I tried this before.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's just doesn't do anything. We don't have any on clicks in there, and that's not part of this. So now I'm going to go ahead and commit. Let's see that we added sign and sign out buttons conditionally. Maybe not a great. Oh, I didn't add anything.
Note that DJ did the command line version of the git add, and Rachel just went into the GitHub. It's not even an extension. I think it's just built into VS Code button and clicked it. There's more than one way to do almost everything that we're doing, but just make a note of it.
And I don't have my thing set up stream yet. I don't have a shortcut for that. What is that? It's git set upstream branch that I'm on.
I think is it git push and then the setup stream?
Is that right?
I think.
Push, oh, it's git push origin and then set upstream, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you. I never remember that stuff. I Google this stuff constantly because I never ever remember.
Totally.
I also am big on the buttons for this particular set of activity. Like, I always forget the git add push upstream checkout origin / what am I doing?
Right, exactly.
Especially if there's a merge conflict that needs to get resolved. Then I'm just like, no.
Not fine.
All right, cool. That looks good.
Zoom out of my way. Go to the code.
All right, nice.
All right.
So at this point, I think we've checked off our 3 acceptance criteria, right?
Yeah.
So now we need to create a pull request, and that's going to be reviewed by Lyle.
Just when are you gonna do the actual creative bits on it, or do we want to go through that process kind of collectively?
Yeah, I'm happy to. I can
Okay.
go back. Cool. All right. So let's see. We'll go into our pull requests, and again, we see this. One thing that's really nice is that the Collab Lab has created this awesome kind of template that we use for pull requests. So you can look at the preview here, but basically there's like a description. We can actually link the issue, put the acceptance criteria, et cetera, et cetera. But yeah, this is just a really nice way to let others know what it is you're trying to add, what this particular branch is focused on. So yeah, let's go ahead and add a description. So we want to say adding sign in button and sign out button to layout. Well, I guess we can say use auth hook to layout.jsx. Let's see, and then the issue, I think we just do, if we say like closes and then number 1. Yeah.
That's cool.
So again, yeah, we can just automatically link that. So whenever we are in the preview, it'll actually show us what issue. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's super handy.
And then usually for the AC here, literally just going to go over here to the issue, do a little copy and paste. Like that. And let's see, we used to have like a little chart here, but I guess we could just say like what we're doing. So we'll say this is a new feature. And then for the updates, this is a really helpful way to kind of visualize the changes. So yeah, since I'm not running, this is again just our app with nothing added. So I can just do a quick screenshot of the homepage here. And I can drag this into the before section. And then in the after section, let me pull down those changes so that I have them. we should be able to now see the sign in button. Perfect. I'll just take a screenshot of that. Add it there. And then this bottom section is helpful for any sort of testing steps like QA, right? Quality assurance. Just how would you let someone else know how to run the test locally? So we can just say, you know, pull down this branch. So we can say DJRS import auth branch and run npm start, and then you should be able to view the changes there. But yeah, as this gets more complicated, it'll be more involved. All right, cool. And then you can just take a look at the preview here. Does this look okay, Rachel? Anything I'm missing or I should add? Or
No, that looks great.
cool. All right, and then in the reviewers bit up here, so usually, yeah, we're just going to want to tag everybody. So we can just search by name here. And Rachel.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, nice. And yeah, also everyone else on the team. So even if like they didn't work on this particular issue, we want to do that. For now, I'm just going to do just the mentors, if that's cool. And then we can go from there. And then, yeah, I will go ahead. Again, we can see our changes down here. Looks good, looks good. And I'm going to create the pull request. And anybody that you add into this section, they should get an email notification that, hey, I have a PR up. Please go review this. So Lyle should have that, and I'm going to let him take it away.
So yeah, big important one is getting that. Make sure that you add me or whoever as a reviewer on the pull request, because I am also using GitHub for work, and I'm on like a bunch of billion different repos. And like if you put me on the thing, it will show up as a like task that I have to do, as opposed to me just getting a bunch of random GitHub emails and it just totally getting lost in the noise. So I'll be on the lookout for that. It's just a good idea to do that kind of whenever you're ready for somebody to look at your pull request. So actually, I wonder if I can demo that. So I just go home. I go to pull requests and just assigned. So did that get assigned to me? Or review requests, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it shows been my review requests. And then it'll come in. So a couple things. I'm gonna be a little more picky on this particular pull request than I'm actually going to be in any of the ones that we're going to do for the rest of the week, just because there's a couple of things here that serve as some good, like we should talk about them, opportunities in terms of walking through the pull request. So the first one is, if you look at this here, I can see that the repos right here. So I know this is from us in TCL-70 of the Collab lab, but the title here is just the branch name effectively, which doesn't really tell me a lot about the content of the pull request or what we're kind of up to. So do make sure to check our titles as we go in and look at them. I'm also a fan of clickbait titles. This is a fun way to get attention to your PR when no one's paying attention to you. That's kind of fun. Okay. So we come in here and we go, cool. All right. We got DJRS import auth. Looks great. Says adding a sign in button and a sign out button along with the use auth hook to layout.jsx. That's cool. Relates to issue number 1. I'm going to go ahead and open that up and say, yep, okay. It says being able to sign in, blah, blah, blah. Auth is ready. I remember this one. We talked about it already. And here's the 3 acceptance criteria and a bunch of additional notes I might want to look at. Also, the stuff is linked over here in the history, so I can actually see if I'm looking at the issue that you opened a pull request. And I should be able to look at this and also kind of tell. There's a couple of additional things you can do to like highlight that you're doing it. I think we need this to be that way specifically because this also hooks into some automation. So let's close this number 1. When we close the pull request, should also close the issue as well and move it automatically across our project state. But I can just kind of hover over and it'll tell me the state of the issue as well. So I can go look at that. And then I can see some screenshots. Okay, cool. This is before. That looks great. Here's the after. That looks awesome. And then I can come down here and I can actually, this is what I was talking about a second ago with our DNS. So every pull request that you make will get built by a GitHub pipeline and pushed out to a real URL that is your live code. So if I click on this, I'm going to go back and I'm going to open this in a new tab. I should actually be able to see, hey, look, there's the app. And it's got a sign in and not much else going on. But hey, that works. So cool. Neat. Doesn't really do anything. Like I said, we'll check that out later. So, okay, I can see that the app works. Now, that's good in terms of this gives me an easy reference point to be able to see that what you're showing me in the app is actually live and working. And for testing functionality, that can also be great. When you're doing a pull request, though, you really should, kind of come in here and I can say like, oh yeah, this is the branch name. So I can actually copy this and go check out the branch name. And then I'll be on that here. And I can actually run this code locally, and I suggest you do that whenever possible when doing a code review, just so that you can also verify that, it does what it says. So why am I getting problems out of you? So interesting. And maybe this is why we do this, because now as I'm looking at it, I, for some reason, don't see something. Oh, I didn't get the latest commit. I must have done a fetch and pulled this accidentally get reasons. Just know that like I didn't have this fully all the way checked out. All right, now it's all the way there. Yay. Just be mindful of that. Like as people are doing work, you may need to do additional polls to catch their latest changes as they're working through it. But I can see that the code's doing what they said it did. All right, cool. So that's PR step number 1, pull request, is verify that the code actually does what the people said it's going to do in their pull request, as best as you possibly can. Once you verify the behavior, then we'll go and we'll look at the actual code and see if we have anything that we want to say about it. So, oops, it's the wrong button. I want to go to over here and we'll go to files changed. And we'll say, yep, this looks good. I see that you're using the use auth hook. This other bit was from the prior commit, but I can see that, this is also in there and working fine. Okay, so I don't see any syntax issues or anything with this code. So nothing that I would call out immediately just from reading it. It's get the user from the use auth hook and it checks that it's real and then gives you a signed in as button or a signed out button. Okay. Interesting. So let's go look at the criteria and see if we filled this out. So acceptance criteria number 1, the use auth hook as well as the sign in and sign out button components are imported into layout JSX. Sign out button, sign in button, use auth hook. These things are all imported. Okay, cool. Check that one off. Sign in button is displayed on every page if the user is not signed in. So assuming this is doing what it's doing, if the user is signed in, show them sign out, sign in if they're not signed out. So sign in button displayed if the user is not signed in, sign out button displayed if the user is signed in. Okay, cool. Logic looks like it's fine. The only thing would be signed in as. So here's an additional piece of text here. And I would say, which AC does this complete? Because I might be missing something when I'm looking at this code as to what it's actually doing. Sure, this fits the criteria. So what I'm asking is, this is technically an extra line of code that is showing a name to the user. And we did not explicitly call that out in the acceptance criteria for this issue. Now, normally, probably a little thing like that is fine. In that, like, yeah, this is usable UX stuff is probably should be there. But you got to be careful when you're working through issues as a developer to not go above and beyond so much so that you actually blow out the scope of your task and end up taking a lot longer to do a thing than you were supposed to do because you're doing things that nobody asked. So I'm just calling that out because we will probably have that conversation.
I just want to say super +1 to that a million times.
We will undoubtedly talk about this a little bit later in working through the project, in that you know, sometimes there's going to be stuff that you're doing that's outside of the scope, and we'll want to either push it until later or, you know, just not worry about that right now and get things done. Software developers are always late delivering their functionality, and this is something we want to watch out for. So I'm not going to put that in there right now. Well, let's just say I did. So if I started a review and I said, hey, I'm not sure this fits the criteria, and I come in and I go back and I might say, okay, so I gave you that thing. And then as far as the review is concerned, I'm going to actually say, where's my review button? Doing this live in front of people. Add my review. Sorry. I don't know why I was in the wrong button for that. Come in here and say request changes. Yeah, please take the extra stuff out. Otherwise, this looks amazing. And say something like that. So that might be one thing that happens is, you know, you get some feedback saying like, hey, this should change or this other thing should happen. So get this in that says changes requested. And this means that, you know, I'd like you to make a change to this before we actually get approvals and click go for submerge. So assuming you see that, if you have questions, by all means, reach out in Slack or whatever, you know, or ask them in here, and we'll come back and we'll get things adjusted. Then you'll come back, maybe make the changes to the branch that was being asked for, and then we can say, oh, never mind. Okay, this looks good, so I can actually approve the changes now. Now I get a little green check mark over here. And this says, hey, I think this is actually good. Like everything here is ready to merge. Then we will come in and do the merge pull request button. That's down here. This should ask if you want to do a merge commit or a squash. We can get into more about technically what that means later. I'm a fan generally of defaulting to squashes unless you have reasons not to, but that's an opinionated thing and we can talk about it. This will do confirm squash and merge. You should probably be the ones merging your code in, by the way. I'm just clicking this because we're getting a little late in time and I want to keep us moving a little bit. But so we made the change, we got it approved, we merged the branch in, yay, everything's done. And then I can delete this branch now. And then if we go back to our web list, so our thing is actually over here, TCL Smart Shopping List web app. This is the base for our main branch is going to be up here all the time. And in a minute or two after we have merged in the main issue, we can see that running this way. In a second or two, when this finishes, I should be able to refresh. And then the code will have emerged in the main branch and be functional and viewable by everyone. And this is the thing that, oh, there it goes. We should be able to, oops, that's wrong. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There's CDN reasons or other stuff why the website might not update like the second that the action is done. But that should be there when we're done to go and view it. Okay. Sorry, I was kind of brushing through that a little bit, but I just wanted to make sure we talked about kind of the reviewing process. So the big things to take away are go through the work with your pair, kind of trade off like we did. When you think it's good and ready to go, create the pull request. It's a good idea to actually create your branch first, like we said, and open a draft PR if possible. So that way your code is kind of always deploying up to that web branch like we talked about. And you can always see it building. And then you can change it from a draft into a full PR when you're done. Assign the people whose turn it is to do the reviewing. When you're ready with the pull request, we'll look at it, see if we agree, make sure it looks good, sign approvals, assign mentors to it. They'll do the same thing. Then we'll close the branch and merge in our code and be happy for the week. That was a lot to cover, so I expect a lot of questions about it. Yeah, do we have any questions now before we dive into the next thing? Sorry, know that was a lot. Yeah, I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
We
and
can
we'll
always
move
let
on.
that digest, and just if anything comes up, you can always ask us in Slack too.
Yeah, so please by all means. So be loud in Slack. We are at 2:50 my time right now, so 10 to the hour, depending on where in the globe you are. Does anyone have a hard stop at the top of the hour here? Or do you want us to keep going for a couple extra minutes to cover some things?
I'm good personally. I can stay. I think we can get through it though.
Okay, just gauging how much like we want to like get the hurry up on for the last 10 minutes of the activity. Cool. All right. Well, then I will quit acting all like rushed and flustered, and we'll let us get into the next bit of it. So, Rachel, do you want to start talking about our issues and assignments for the upcoming week?
Yeah, let me share my screen. And I think you guys should all have links to this stuff. I'm going to start at the project brief. Dang it, Zoom. Get out of my way. Always in my way. Oh my goodness. I got a question here. So we've got in our week one, it's going to show you which issues you are assigned to, and you know who your pair is. So we've got Grace, and it says Camille. Millie, is that correct? Is this like a whole
Yeah,
thing?
that's my government name.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. Just want to make sure we didn't have a bunch of typos. And Amanda, is this you? Is this right?
That's my Chinese name. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do you guys want us to change these to what I'm seeing on the Zoom right now, or is this okay?
It's okay for me.
Yeah, I'm also fine.
Good. Okay. Just want to check. Okay. So let's take a look at number 2. As a user, I want to read all of my shopping lists and the items in them. So you're going to see some of these, and this actually might be the only one where you've got some acceptance criteria that are already checked. So just so you know, that's already done. So you just have to do the unchecked stuff, but definitely look into this stuff, check out how it works. Make sure, I don't think we need to read through all of this. Go ahead and read through all of this on your own. Just, I guess we are a little bit crunched for time. I don't know if, I guess maybe we should go through it together. Is that kind of the whole point
Let's
of it?
read through it.
Let's read through it. You're right.
Like if
Okay,
somebody has
so
to jump off, we can always ask questions async, but we should, yeah.
okay. So let's see. The most important feature of our app is the ability to look at their shopping list to see what's on them so the user knows what they need to buy. For this to work, we'll have to be able to choose our shopping lists. The list, the active shopping list, and home, where the user will be able to switch shopping lists components, are the best place in our code to do that. In fact, this feature is already partially implemented. Refer to the acceptance criteria in this issue and the existing code to understand the work that remains. The list component is rendered in the /list page. Because the navigation links are currently broken, you'll have to type that path into your browser's address bar. So let's see, we have in the acceptance criteria, we have the use shopping lists hook in the app.js file, which we already have, gets the shopping lists a user has access from the database. Then we have the lists being passed into the home component as a data prop, the set list path function passed into the home component so we can update the list. The use shopping list data hook is in the app.jsx file to get the items in the current list from the Firestore database. The list is passed into the list component as a prop named data. And so what is left for you guys to do is going to be in home.jsx, the single list component is used to render the name of each shopping list a user is subscribed to. In the list.jsx file, the list item component is used to render the name of each item. So let's see, let's take a look at the notes. Warning, your only goal is to make sure that the names of the items render as expected. You might be tempted to modify list item JSX or single list JSX to show more information. You will do that later, which was the awesome gotcha that Lyle pointed out earlier. Don't do too much. You'll bog yourself down and take too much time and won't get it all done. The variables you need are already being passed into list and home components. What steps do you need to take in order to render them? Additionally, until issues 4 and 5, you should only be able to see the shopping list that was manually added in issue 1. And let's see, we didn't add a list in issue 1. What does that mean? Do you guys know
So
what
I
that
think
means?
there is a whole notes section in issue 1 that's
These notes?
yeah, I think we need to go through that. But yeah.
Ooh, okay. So
I think we were saying like the clicky button doesn't work, probably should actually work. So we may need to look at that.
And there's maybe something working at cross purposes here because it says until issue 3 is completed, we can't create shopping lists with the app. Let's see. Yeah, nothing about our issues was actually adding like an on-click function to actually sign in or sign out. So is
Well,
that
those
gonna
are, I think those are already in the button
be the
handlers though. So
buttons?
like, yeah, yeah. So I think we just have to like, that was
Yeah.
that's why I was kind of like wondering
Do we have some troubleshooting to do with
Yeah.
step one?
We
potentially.
should we'll have a lot of talk about bugs and missing behavior and stuff later.
Later?
Because this is that'll be a great thing to kind of talk through, but we should probably asynchronously figure that out so we can get rolling on the stuff because I think we're missing something.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's see. That was issue 2, which is for Grace and Millie, and then issue 3 for Leon and Amanda. As a user, I want to be able to navigate to all the pages in the application by clicking the links in the nav bar. So again, we have 2 tasks already done, one that you guys will actually be doing. So let's see here. The users need to be able to navigate between the pages of our application in order to access all of its features. There is a navigation bar in the Layout JSX component, but it's not quite feature complete. The links in the nav element don't actually allow the user to navigate from page to page. So let's see here. The nav element is added to the layout component. We have that already. Links to the home, list, and add item pages are in the nav element, and we can see that on the page and that they don't work. And so your job is going to be number 3. The links all function as expected using the nav link component from React Router DOM. And the notes. The official docs for the nav link component will come in very handy. Do use them. While a standard anchor element could allow users to navigate from page to page, the nav link component adds additional behavior that is essential to our app functioning correctly. All right. So I think that is it. And you guys have I think we got our pair bot all set up, so you all know your pairs. You guys have all these links. If you maybe have lost the links somewhere, please let us know in Slack and we'll post them again, no problem.
I'm going to run that pair bot. So in Slack, there will basically just be 2 threads created for each pair, and y'all can talk about when y'all want to get together and start working. That can kind of be your home base for communication throughout the week. So yeah.
Okay. I know we're a little short on time. Thank you for getting us through all of that stuff. So the one other thing to mention is that we will have office hours. So I think we're doing that with DJ in the middle of the week. So he'll also send out some stuff saying like, hey, when do you want to do that? And then just drop in this Zoom room and you'll be able to ask. Those are free form sessions we're going to try and do at least once a week where you can at least have at a minimum one of the mentors in there and kind of just drop in and ask whatever you want. So if we don't get any of your questions answered today, office hours are a good middle of the week option for addressing those. However, y'all have been very quiet, and while we have some time left, I would like you to ask questions and see if you're with us and following along, or just, if nothing else, to say like, yep, nope, I think I know what I'm doing, ready to go. That'd be great to hear. But yeah, let me know what's on your mind.
I just have a question for when we create those feature branches. Say my partner created the branch and it's my turn to work on it. I have to pull before being able to check out that branch, right? Or can I? Okay.
The branch should be available to you. If something's weird and messed up, maybe do pull just in case.
All right. So pulling is only really after stuff have been merged to the main branch.
Or to whatever branch you're working on. You want to pull,
want
to pull if the upstream has changed from your local.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Thank you.
So what may have happened is when I pulled down the feature branch, I was trying to follow along when I wasn't sharing my screen with what they were doing. So I had already had it checked out. So when I checked it out again, it was that version that I had checked out. That was not when they had committed all the stuff. So I just think that's what happened, which is to say the first time you check out a branch, it should have all of the changes that were already there on the branch. So you shouldn't need to do an extra pull on first checkout. That being said, if you're working on a branch with somebody and they do stuff and push, you're not going to see it on your laptop until you do a pull down again.
real quick, I think I figured out the issue with the sign in button not working. We can talk about that later, or I feel like if there are any other questions that we should definitely cover those here.
Yeah, let's prioritize questions and we can put that solution in Slack, I think.
What else you got? How are you
How
feeling?
ready do you guys feel? Do you have any misgivings? Do you feel like you're ready to dive in? You feel okay?
I think that I need to rewatch this video and then come at you guys with questions after.
Fair. Totally.
I will. It takes Zoom a minute to do its processing, and then you have to push it up to YouTube, and that takes another couple of minutes to do some processing. So I'll try and get it done within a couple hours of us closing it here.
Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it.
Also, how does the PeerBot work in Slack?
So that's something one of the mentors will do each week. So I'll run, there's like basically just this little job that we run, and then you'll just see the threads created for
Okay.
you. So it'll
Alright.
link the issue, and then it'll tell you like who your partner is. So yeah.
All right, thank you.
That's just giving you like a dedicated space to have like your conversation specific to that issue. It's really not doing much more than just creating a Slack thread for you and giving you a couple links to jump off of. But I mean, like, that's by all means not the only place that you should be. Like, you can use the rest of the channel or, you know, kind of anywhere else to ask questions.
A short question, like when we're reviewing others' pull requests, should we? I think the Firebox link URL is really helpful. Should we just also download, like pull the code and do a developer npm run and start, like to check out, or just use that link? Yeah.
It's a good idea. Am I going to say that you need to do that on everything? Are we going to know if you don't do it? No. But like, even though you saw it deploy and you can click around and see what's going on, you're never 100% sure that it built and ran and you can see the code yourself. So it's always a good idea to run the code locally just to see it. But like I said, sometimes these things are time crunches. Like, you're trying to squeeze in a code review within, you know, the spare 5 minutes that you have, and it might not always be, you know, economical to do that.
I just want to jump
But
in
we
and
try.
say that at work, I always, always, always manually test everything I review, always, really thoroughly. And we do expect that at work. So, but here we do have a major time crunch, so it's different. You're not working 40 hours plus. You only have 6 hours, so.
Yeah, thank you for answering that.
Okay, any other questions? Like I said, sure, if you don't have them now, you might have them 5 minutes from now, or, you know, later in the week as you're starting to go and do things. So please, by all means, just keep saying it, but that's because I want you to, is just reach out to us on Slack and say like, hey, I've got, you know, such and such, and we'll jump in and help you out. Okay, DJ, did you want to talk about this thing? See what we did?
Yeah, I think so. And again, if you got to drop, by all means, go for it. But so let me just show you what I'm looking at here. So basically, yeah, we're using Firebase, right? And part of what that needs, well, I can just show you kind of what I was looking at to start. So in my console here, in my browser, whoops, API key not valid, right? So that means that probably something in our project is not configured correctly, because we're sending this request to Firebase and they're responding with an error saying, hey, you don't have permission to do what you're trying to do. So in the code, I looked in our config.js file, and here's our lovely Firebase config that has not valid anything. So
you fill me in. I see.
I'm really not sure why that's the case. I would think that that would have been done already. But anyways, so yeah, we definitely would not expect you all to like, figure this out on your own. But this is our Firebase console. It's good. It's a good idea to get kind of familiar with it. All of our data is going to show up here. This is our database. So anyways, if you go into the project settings here, you can see that we have our configuration object here. So I'm going to go ahead and plop this in. Well, first of all, I'm going to create a new branch.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it similar. What should I not put a slash here? Or should I just put another dash? Is that standard practice?
I guess so, because it's not, if a slash is risky, let's not risk it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say add Firebase config. So I got a new branch. Throw this in here. And really what I want to first see. Okay, so I still am running locally. I want to see if this button does anything. I think it will.
Nice.
But let's just find out. Yeah, nice. Okay, so now you can see that we're taken to this screen. So we're going to use, yeah, my Gmail account here. It's going to ask for my permission. So it's basically just pulling my name, email address, etc. That's fine. Nice. So now I am signed in as default, which
So it's still not pulling the right data.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what is on this auth object. I guess we could look at it. Yeah, I don't think that's like, I think if anything, it would be on this user object, but I'm not familiar enough with it.
Right? Yeah, agreed.
I want to say it's display name,
I think you're right.
but we can look. Hey, that's me. Okay.
Nice.
So again, to Lyle's point earlier, not totally necessary to have that anyway, but like whatever, it's fine for now. Cool. So this should work. And I'm going to go ahead and push this up as a pull request because we all need to be able to sign in. And then we're actually going to create a list manually. Now, I don't know if we want to do that together. I'll leave that up to the group, but anyways, so I'm going to add that and do add Firebase config. Cool. And then I'll push that up. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do a quick PR. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll go ahead and tag the team so everyone can see it.
It's called debugging and fixing the thing you broke after you pushed it to prod. Good
Yes.
job.
Like that.
Which happens more often than you'd think.
Yeah, like really more often. Really. So sad, but true. Was there anything else? Was that it for our first sync?
No. I think so. So last chance for comments, questions, concerns, cool stories, funny jokes.
Pet pics. Whatever you got.
Cool. All right. Well, I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you for watching us go through an exercise that none of us had actually done before. We kind of knew it was coming, but it was figuring it out as we went thing, and you saw us kind of do it. So, these first couple issues are relatively straightforward. They're there to get you in and get your hands dirty with the process more than anything else. So, opening pull requests and filling it out and talking to a teammate and getting things kind of scheduled and ready to go. So if this looks easy, it is on purpose. Week one's supposed to be, but at the same time, like, if you can't get to work, then that's going to be a problem for down the line. So let us know what you find. But otherwise, like this should be fun. I'm excited. I really enjoy doing this mentoring thing because it's great to be, with groups of people who are looking to learn and make things happen and have a good time with it. So I really appreciate you all letting me be here and do this activity with you. And I appreciate you for showing up and giving us your time. So I'll let everybody say any other closing remarks, and then I'll probably hit the end button and throw it up on YouTube here in a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, just
Thank you all for your time.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you guys. Can't wait to work together more.
Likewise.
All right.
All right,
Bye,
see you.
everybody.
Thank you.
All right, thank
See
you.
ya.
Everybody.
Bye.